Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22. Continuing our Swiss map here, and I just picked us up a bale loader. I thought about going with one of the baling trailers. Really went back and forth with it quite a bit, actually. Biggest thing reason I went with this one was because I know it's easy to pick up and unload and everything like that, so there are a lot of good benefits for us to have this one. Potentially might actually hold on to it, even though we're leasing it. It's $500 a day, which is not terrible. Not great, but it would mean we wouldn't have to drop all the bales off and just, you know, we could still technically sell them if we wanted to. On the other hand, we could also just say this set of bales is literally going to be our silage for our cows for a very long period of time, you know, and just set these off to the side and just pull from it as needed, you know, going forward. And don't even stress about ever selling these. I get our fields ready so I can turn those contracts back in, because we've just been abusing the extra equipment, especially considering the tractor we're running right now, for example. Be a lot of silage that will last us an extremely long amount of time. I mean, this much silage, again, if it's like almost 12, we're going to round it up and say 12,000 liters per bale, basically, of silage, right? Based on the other, kind of the math, how the other math works. This is 20 bales. That is 240,000 liters of TMR. That's a lot of TMR. We may never need silage bales again for our cows. We can sell whatever we get from now on. Now, we do still need to get a little bit of hay. So we still need to do a little bit of grass to get some hay coming off. But after that, and the hay is 2 to 1. So we'll need two sets of hay to this one set of silage, to be fair. But now we're going to be in a good spot. I thought we could... I'd go pick up those other... You know what? I might. I can pull them over here with the fork. Just get them over off the side over there and just bring them over here so that we have them just kind of all nice and neat in one section. There's only 3 of them left anyway. And the only thing we got going kind of against us is that those huge square hay bales that are a little bit problematic to work with. Although I just thought of something that I can do to make our life a little bit easier. I have to check the math, but we could put those in the TMR mixer and spit them back out into a pile, and then pick them up with the baler that we still have and turn them into round bales so that the math, you know, works out a little bit easier. We're quite a bit top heavy right now. Okay, I really just got to get these over here to the field so they're a little bit easier to pick up. Oh, definitely need to wait on the back of that if we're going to do that again. Yeah, if the math on these 3 bales works out to an even 3,500 per, you know, per set of 3,500 hay bales, then we'll do that. If not, and we have some left over, then that's not going to be helpful to us. Good to go. Get you out of the way. All right, let's check the math on these real quick. These are, I think these are 11,000 though, aren't they? Nope, 7,250. Which is not even 3,500 math. We would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then not quite enough on the third, the sixth one. But we could always just have that sitting in the ground to scoop up at some other time. All right, so where is the best place to store these bales? I want them close-ish, but also out of the way. I don't think we have a spot over here on this other side of the cow barn. So I think it's going to be at that other edge of the grass field. I mean, we could technically put them like on the road or something, or like even right up here. Actually, you know what? Right here would not hurt anything because we can still get the milk just fine. This isn't too far away from where we want to be doing our stuff. I mean, those are going to be there for a while, so we've got to be happy with the location, but I think it's okay because, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to hurt anything right there. We can still get to the milk just fine. Actually, those square bales will work because we can put one square bale in with one silage and one straw, and that'll be pretty close to what we need. We might not be able to do the full straw, but we can do a big chunk of the straw, and that should math out pretty close, I think. All right, that's all that. Field is cleared. I don't think we're going to use the baler or the wrapper anymore, so, or at least not right now. So we are going to return both of you. And actually the bail order. So we'll return you. All that money spent, but what are you going to do? We need to grab a cultivator. I mean, I don't want to go crazy expensive. These disc arrows are good for shallow cultivation, which means there's no rocks, extra rocks or anything. Like this right here would be fine because it's, you know, good width. Because we can always do a parallel arrow, but those are pretty, 6 meters. And then obviously we've got the cultivators, but the shallow ones on the cultivators are way up here. I don't know. I think this disc arrow is probably all right. It's probably the cheapest thing we can get. That's going to be a decent size. It's going to knock it out real quick. It's not cheap, but it's all right. Let's grab you. And then once we're done with that, we can use you. We can turn everything back in. We do need to do the seeding here in a second, but we'll hook that up here in just a minute. Does our seeder actually do cultivating? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I forget which one we actually ended up with. No. Some of these do, like this one does. And if we could have used that contract seeder, then we would be fine, but we cannot. Get you started, then we'll get the cedar going behind you because it'll be half the width, or about half the width, and so it should be fine. And we still need to roll. I was just going to get both these fields ready though, and then we can just roll them both. And once we cultivate, we should be able to, I think, pick up the rocks. I don't think we have to do subsoiling to pick up the rocks. Which actually, we probably should do the rock picking up. Well, I say now. Yeah, because we can't do that until... Can't seed until the rocks are picked up. Because then we won't be able to pick up the rocks. What? Oh, we can't run it now? It used to be able to let us run it, even when it was full. I don't want to keep these things. Where in the world am I supposed to put these? They're useless to me. I genuinely don't know where to put these. Are we leasing this thing? Yeah, I may just sell it and go get another one. That's annoying. When did they fix that? I actually didn't know, because we just did it like a couple episodes ago. Which for me was just not that long ago, a few days ago maybe. There's been a patch that I missed or something. I mean, alternatively, I could just put a pile of rocks over in the corner just because we can. Put them out under here underneath this tree. It'll be our memorial of rocks. Like a little pit for camping, or not camping, for fire. I thought there was a unload. Oh, here we go. Unload here. Little pile of rocks. Yay, we got those picked up. Finally. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry about that, buddy. Just trying to get out of your way. Alright, we'll have to let him finish, unfortunately. Although, I guess we can get the cedar started in this section that we know there's no rocks. And just pick up the rocks later that we see. Probably okay. I'm actually going to unhook you, have you go grab the cedar. I'll bring the other tractor over here to run the stone thing, because it's easy enough for him. We'll just do double oats. Oh, I need to go empty out the other cedar over there. Oh no, it did empty out. That's right. Right. Yeah, because that's when we stopped it. Because it emptied out and we didn't have any... We didn't need to do any more. I think it would tell us if there was seed in there. I could be wrong. But I think that's the case. I should probably just hook up to all the 2 extra seeders that we have. The contract seeders, just to make sure that they're good. Uh-oh, we left that thing in the way. I'm sorry, buddy. It was not my intention. Is that seeding? Yeah, oats growing. Okay. Come over here, grab the seeder, please. Or the rock picker uppers, please. Easier said than done with that other guy sitting there waiting. I don't think we can get it from this angle. Nope. Just stop it. Stop. Okay, let me just push you out. Put it out of the way. If I can. I can't even push it out of the way. Problem is, as soon as I move, he's going to move up and block me from being able to pick this thing up. I think I can go around here to this other side, though. I'm saying he might not be blocked anymore. Alright, there we go. Let's pick up a few rocks I already saw. Quite a few rocks in this field that we left. I think we can look at the map and see if we're actually making progress. Actually, there's only a couple more piles left. Not too bad. Got one more pile to our right, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I see. I think we're finally clear. Oh, there's one more little pile right here. I'm sure I missed that. I guess my cursor's over, or my little arrow from my tractor's over it. All of this needs rolling. We'll roll it once the seed goes down. Apparently we did pull up a little bit of the seed bed by doing this, but I think that's okay considering we're getting rid of the rocks forever. I think that's it. We'll check the map one more time and we get off the field. That guy's off the field. This guy's basically off the field. I don't see any more. Finally. Finally. We can get rid of this piece of equipment, hopefully forever. It's got a few rocks in it, but that's okay. I don't want them anymore. All right, so that's done. And plowing's getting done, or the seeding's getting done. We do need to roll, but I don't think this tractor can roll. I can't remember, but we'll grab this other tractor here in a second when it gets done cultivating, and we'll roll after that. Let's park you off to the side. Actually, what I can do with you is go check these two seeders real quick to see if, in fact, they did get emptied like I think they should have. You need some repairs, Mr. Tractor. You're good. Pretty sure this one's empty. That's why it stopped, but just to confirm. Yep, well, you're good. All right, we're in a good place. Fields are getting replanted. We do some fertilization, actually, so we can do that after we roll, I think. We will, I guess, use you for fertilization. Unless, is there still fertilizer in here? There is. Okay, we'll use that. We also have the manure to use as well. Start with this to get this thing emptied out. It's not a lot of manure. Actually, I think we can fertilize now and be fine. Still do the rolling afterwards. Actually, might not run out of manure, or out of fertilizer. We're not going to need the manure. Little strip to the left, but it'll be all right. This manure is, or this fertilizer is lasting quite a while. You have a fertilizing contract. We can go do two as well. Actually, I think two of them. One little speck there. It's going to bug me if I don't get it. All right. That's that. Fertilizing is done. Technically, part of it's double fertilized because of something earlier. And all of that up there is fertilized because of the grass, I think, or something like that. So we just need to roll that. Guess we can drop off our forks and go do a fertilizing contract. Oh, we can't do that because we have to turn in the other contracts first. All right, you're done with your cultivating. So unhook you, go grab the roller. Return the cultivator because we're not going to need it again for several more months. How's there no field found? You're on a field. It still needs rolling, doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't need rolling. Did we already do the rolling on this one? I thought it said when I jumped out earlier. No, we did rolling. Okay. Never mind. We just need to roll the one behind us. I guess we could start and just keep an eye on him. Because he will eventually catch up with that other guy. Alright, looking good there. That's what we want to see. I don't remember doing the rolling on the other one, but obviously we did. Alright, I'm going to get these guys finished up. And we'll go ahead and put a cut in there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you. And I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to our first channel member ever, Telrenar. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.